Alright, our last part in our first part series of carving Christmas ornaments is a little Santa Claus. And there's all seem to be Santa Clauses that we're doing. And this is a relatively simple one that we have here to make him look good. And so the first thing we want to do is to, of course, separate our areas. Now the grain is running this way. Whoops, where's my V tool? Take my V tool and separate our areas. This is of course, the rim of the hat. Okay. Okay. Now we take our pencil and we kind of just draw this right here, okay? That's where this rim comes, and that's where this rim comes. So that's your separation of your pieces. Alright? Now, we'll take our knife and we want to start coming back with our hat a little bit, okay? Almost very similar to the last one. Just be careful, use the tip of the knife. This is 1/2 inch wood, by the way. I broke out my little Allen Goodman knife. We're going to be using that one on this. And here we go. And we're just kind of bringing that back a little bit. These are real fun to do. These ornaments are just, they're real fun to do. And a lot of people, they do them and they think, well, nobody would want this, you know, or anything like that, with all the special ornaments they have today and stuff like that. But folks, you just be surprised when you give somebody something that's hand done. They kind of feel very special because I gave that little pumpkin. That little pumpkin that I gave we had just very simple to make. I gave it to a friend of mine at work. And I asked him to give it to his wife, and he come back and told me, he said his wife, it was like I'd given her $1,000 or something like that. She took that little pumpkin, she's a teacher, put it on her desk. He says she just loves it. Now that's what I'm trying to say, folks. You're making something, even though it's not as fancy a gadget as the newer ones maybe, it's something that's handmade, and people like something that's handmade. They just do. They like something that's made by someone. So, and that little pumpkin was nothing special, believe me. It was very simple to make. Okay. I'm going to kind of see like that. I'm just going to kind of bring that back a little bit. Gives it a little depth, a little shape. Just like that. See how it kind of gives it the three-dimensional look of going back like that. See? It sort of curves back this way. So folks, don't ever underestimate. I know that you can buy so much today. Don't ever underestimate making something for someone. Okay. Now, let's go ahead and in the face area here, let's just kind of remove on both sides where this is. Let's kind of just go in here and separate that area. Okay, now what you want to do is when you come to this area in here is you just want to kind of start removing wood just like that. In other words, sort of coming up like that at first till you can kind of using the end of your knife, just sort of move that in there. And take your pencil and your V-tool. Let me get my V-tool here. And just continue to kind of come up like this, okay? Now let's go ahead and run our V-tool along here where our face is going to be. Let's just go ahead and do it. Just okay. Gotta come like that. And then let's follow the face where the little beard's going to be. Okay, that's where the face is going to be. And then we can kind of work the top of the hat. See, sort of bring that with our V-tool like that. Alright, now let's go ahead and take our V-tool and work the beard. Now, we're also going to have our little mouth down here. So you want to work your beard up like this and come down and work it up with your V-tool like that. See? And then you can kind of continue to work the area up in there. And then we'll just make our little mouth down here. We'll just kind of, here we go. Just like that. Okay, now we're going to remove some more from this area up in here. Okay. And we're going to remove some more from this area in here. Now I'm going to go ahead and start shaping the mustache, the beard a little bit. On the sides. And the same thing over here. Okay, I'm about through with my time on this video right here, but we will continue.